What's going on, everybody? This is Real Estate Q&A Sessions Week 88. 88 weeks of doing this each and every Thursday. Nope, not every Thursday, but every week. Yes, welcome. Appreciate you guys for always showing up, showing out, and coming to the show. I am currently in Florida on vacation. Vacation. Yes, I'm in Florida at my house, here doing real estate Q&A, which is where I did it last year. So appreciate you guys for showing up, showing out as always. Yeah, 88 weeks. Very, very proud of that. Now, I do have a disclaimer. If you guys don't know, if you didn't recognize, I've always prided myself on doing this show every single Thursday for 87 weeks. Well, I missed yesterday. I missed my first Thursday. It took 88 weeks for me to miss a Thursday. But you know what? At first I was upset about it. But I don't think I'm that upset about it anymore. You know why? Because what do I normally say? I say we do this show each and every week. And that's actually what we've done. We've done this show each and every week. So the fact that I missed Thursday, I might not be able to say that I've done this 88 weeks consecutively every Thursday. But I can say that I've done this show every week for 88 weeks. That's still something to be proud of. So I'm not going to harp on it too long. Of course, again, I missed yesterday. It is what it is. And we're going to go ahead and get on with the show. So I appreciate you guys for showing up, showing out as always. This is Real Estate Q&A Sessions Week 88, where you guys can come and ask anything, everything real estate related. And I'll do my best to answer your questions as always. Doesn't matter whether you're trying to buy your first house, your 10th house, your 11th house, I don't care. It doesn't matter what your question is regarding real estate. I'm here to answer and, of course, get your questions answered. So, as always, disclaimers. Disclaimer number one. Guys, if this is a place where you find value, right? I come here, I've been here for 88 weeks. Literally can look on my feed. There's 88 hours of me doing this show. Each and every week, answering questions, giving my time. If you find value in that, right, while you're here, the only thing I ask of you guys is screenshot, post to your story, let folks know we're doing each and every week. Because when you notify somebody that did not know that this show is going on, when you notify them that this show is going on, they come in, they ask questions that you didn't think to ask, they get answered, then therefore you get value that you didn't think you needed value in. So that's why I say the only thing I ask of you guys, screenshot, post to your story, let folks know what we're doing. I don't want to be on your feed. All right? Don't want to be on your feed. I'd rather be on your story. That way I'm not on your feed. You disappears after 24 hours. That's how you can show me love. I show you guys love each and every week. I give you guys my time, my hours, even when I'm on vacation. Like right now, I'm on vacation. It's beautiful outside. But at the same time, guess what? That's my only ask of you guys. I'm not asking for your email addresses. I'm not asking you guys for money. I'm not asking you guys to sign up for anything. No, I'm not asking for that. Only thing I ask for, screenshot, post to your story, let folks know what we're doing each and every week. Outside of that, guess what? I am not a guru. Tell you guys that each and every week. I'm not a guru. I'm not somebody that sits here and says that I know everything about real estate or that I am at the top. I'm not any of that. But I am out here in these real estate streets though. Each and every week, each and every day. Doesn't matter whether I'm on vacation or not, right? General contractor, I invest in rentals, I have a portfolio, I do flips, real estate agent. I'm also certified in lead abatement. So, hey, guys, you can listen to me, you cannot listen to me. I deal with all types of different things on a daily basis. So, within the real estate space, so if you choose to follow, you can. You don't have to. I like to give that disclaimer to make sure that everybody is understanding that I'm not trying to sell you guys on a dream. So, yes. Outside of that, appreciate you guys for showing up, showing out. As always, Stars and Bars LLC 202. What's going on? Appreciate you for popping in here. As always, I shout everybody out while we're doing this show. Just because what I do. Again, appreciate you guys for showing up throughout the whole year as we move into our third year of doing this. I think we started this in I don't know if it was 2020 or 2019, but I think we started doing this in 2020. And if we started doing this in 2020, then we went through 2020, 2021, and we're about to go through 2022. So we are literally moving into our third year. Our second year of doing this show. And so, second full year. So it's taken almost 2 full years to get to 100. No, we're not at 100 yet. We're about 11 weeks out from 100. Which is perfectly fine with me because, hey, we move this show the way we move it, and it gets done when we get it done. But the goal is 100. At first, it was 10, and then it was 50, and now it's 100. So now that we see that we can continue doing this and keep giving value, and you guys keep showing up and keep showing out and keep asking questions and utilizing a resource like this is, I think 100 is very fitting. It's very fitting. Now, I don't know if we're going to do it 100, but still, regardless. So yes, outside of that, appreciate you guys. Again, you guys, this is Real Estate Q&A Session Week 88. I'm here in Florida on vacation. I've been able to do some things real estate, some things I have not been able to do. But I can't wait to get back to where I conduct my business so I can continue to do what I do. 2021, I'll talk about this year just from a real estate perspective from what I've been able to do. 2021 has been an awesome year when it comes to growth just from the real estate space, because 2020 was more of a year where I had to kind of, how should I say it, I had to play with the toys that I had, right? I couldn't go buy any new toys. I couldn't really delve into any new endeavors. I couldn't really, just expand and do the things that I was looking to do in 2020. And even at the start of 2021, I never really had that. I didn't have that opportunity at the beginning of 2021 either. I didn't foresee that, this year was going to be the year where I did some things I just didn't think was going to happen, right? I started the year off with no crews. I fired 2 crews. I actually fired every contractor I had going into the start of the year. And that really worried me because I had a couple projects that were in the works. I was doing some stuff for clients, like some clients that kind of, flag waved in the wind. Like I had a couple things going on, and at the beginning of the year, I literally had to fire everybody. Now, not just because there were some viable reasons why people had to get removed, but yeah, I did not foresee that was only going to be temporary. Moving forward, I ended up finishing a flip that I got completely just thrashed on. Finished that, got that taken care of. Sold my first house flip by myself. Moved into another one very quickly. I went to a real estate conference in Dallas earlier in the year. Never been to Dallas, but that was fun. I got my general contractor's license. I think that was one of the biggest highlights of the year is that I got my general contractor's license. Went through that, got my MHIC. And I started a contracting company. It's crazy because at the beginning of the year I didn't have any crews, and then I didn't have a crew. I didn't have nobody really, and I took the test, got my license, and yeah, things kind of like went from there. And so everything that I had been doing prior to me getting my license kind of just snowballed into, bigger things when I did get my license. And so when I started my contracting company, things kind of just, and I never envisioned that, just treating people the right way and doing things in a way in which, how should I say it? Just doing the right thing. Doing the right thing and being a good person can take you a very long way, right? What's going on, Faith? I see you out there. What's going on, Faith? But I was telling people about just, this year, and kind of how, like, the beginning of the year, I didn't have any crews. I had fired everybody. I had no thought of being a general contractor. Like, I literally started the year with no help. And so just talking about how that kind of manifested into the contracting company. So that happened. I said this year I was going to do 4 flips, 1 a quarter. I managed to do that. Now, the 3rd and 4th one have not sold yet, but I did manage to acquire 4 properties, 1 per quarter, and get that goal taken care of, right? And so we're wrapping up our last flip. I thought I was going to be able to have it done before the end of December. We're probably about 2 weeks off, which I'm okay with, but we do have flip number 1 for quarter 1 for 2022 already locked up. We've already started working that, so there's a benefit there. I sold a couple houses this year as an agent. I did a couple things. I bought a couple rentals, did some refis, did some burrs, and I helped a lot of people out. So this year was very different from 2020. Like I said, 2020 was more so I had to sit still and just play with my toys that I already had. And this year was more so like, all right, let's look at creating. Let's go look at buying some more toys, but but can we upgrade the toys that we already have? And so that was kind of like this year in a nutshell. I don't have to be too big on just accomplishments and shit like that. I'm never gonna tell you guys how many houses I bought. Just know I bought some houses. But yeah, 2022. Hey, get out of here, move, get out of that dirt. Sorry, I got my 2 dogs with me. But yeah, 2022. 2022 is basically gonna be just continue to build, right? I don't need to have these cliches, and I don't need to have all this how people do. My goal for 2022 is to continue to keep my head down and keep moving forward. That's really it. And moving forward in all aspects of my life, whether it's personal, whether it's business. That's it. I'm keeping it there, right? I don't want to make things too complicated. I don't want to make things too over the top, and I certainly don't want to, brag about, oh, this is my. Y'all just know the boys gonna keep working, right? And whatever comes into fruition or manifestation after that, that's what it is. That's what God said it's gonna be. So that's me, right? That's been the year, right? I wanted to give you guys that update, just so y'all can know just what people are doing today and yesterday and stuff like that. It is New Year's, and I completely forgot that today is Friday because I definitely thought today was Thursday, and so I actually did miss a Thursday. Now that's okay. That's okay because we've been doing this for 88 weeks now. Just because it's on a Friday doesn't mean that we haven't kept our weekly thing going. So yes, I did miss my first Thursday in 88 weeks yesterday. It's crazy. 88 weeks. I missed my first Thursday. But it's all good. So it is all good. Still came today. That matters. So instead of me saying every single Thursday, it has to be every single week at this point. So 88 weeks of answering anything, everything real estate related. If this is your first time, appreciate you popping in here. This is where you can come and ask anything, everything real estate related, and I'll do my best to answer. This is a free resource. I'm not asking you guys for no money. Your email address is your social security card. I'm not asking you to sign up for shit. This is where you can come and ask anything, everything. Now, normally, I do this on Thursdays. I missed my first Thursday in 88 weeks. Now, we're still consistent with every week, but I missed my first Thursday in 88 weeks. So, normally this show is on Thursdays at 12 o'clock. Sometimes it's 12:15. Sometimes it's 1 o'clock. The best thing you can do is hit the notification button. So when I do go live, you can know that and tune in. Even if you missed the show, I usually post the show on my feed. If you go back on my feed, you will see literally 88 hours of me doing this show. 88 hours of content. What's going on, Sammy Joe? What's going on, Easy Breezy _ Kitty? Nada.mas. Yeah, Sammy, so there's a couple folks that pop in here every week, and they probably, I don't know if they're all going to show up today because it's not the typical day, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to hear from them at some point. So Sammy Joe is one person that shows up every week. And I don't know if you were looking for me yesterday, but I missed yesterday. I missed yesterday. I missed my first Thursday in 88 weeks. I missed it. I was actually playing golf yesterday. I was playing golf with my father. And we were out. I think our tee time was like 9 something, and I just forgot. I didn't forget. I actually remembered at like 7 o'clock at night. I was like, oh dang, I gotta do my Q&A. And my pops was like, yeah, you gotta do your Q&A. But then my best friend came over, and we had to talk about some wedding stuff, and we didn't end up stop talking till like 12:15. By the time we stopped talking, I was like, dang it, I missed the show. I missed the show. Like, and you guys know, it don't matter whether the show lasts 15 minutes, if the show lasts 2 hours. I've prided myself on just showing up for y'all. Like, that's it. It's just showing up. You know what I mean? Even if it's just like office hours. If as long as my door is open on Thursdays, that's all that matters to me. But I was upset for a little moment, and then I said, well, instead of me saying consistently every Thursday for 88 weeks, I can say every week. So I just got to change the verbiage around. I did show up today. Yes, yeah, I'm here today. That's all that matters. So the fact that I show up today still makes it a consistent thing every week, and I'm still proud of that. Right? 2021, we did this every week. For 56 weeks. Every week, literally, this year. That is something to be proud of. And, you know, we got 11 more weeks until we hit 100 episodes, and that would have driven us from starting the show in 2020 all the way to 2022, which is crazy. So, you know, I don't know. It's just crazy. I appreciate you guys for coming in and always, you know, supporting and giving you guys input and just, you know, doing what y'all do. You know what I mean? Like, self-care. Yes, self-care. I am a golfer now, and that is how I get away and do what I do. If I'm in Florida right now, so if you guys don't know, I'm in Florida. When you take a look at, here's the two boys. There's my two boys right there. Paco, Titan. No, don't come over here. Alright, but this is where I sit out and do my, you know, work and kind of just relax, listen to the cars, watch these boys do their thing. You know what I mean? This is peaceful. This right here is peaceful. And then you get the sunset, at the end of the day. So it's always a great thing when I'm home. When I'm home, I don't think of no business. And I hope you guys have that kind of place too, like in your life, like whether it's your actual house you live in, your apartment, your bedroom, whatever. I hope there's some place where you guys can go and just, your mind is just present. Because a lot of times we're not present with what we do and all the hustling and bustling that we have that going on. We're all trying to chase a dollar. But I hope there's a place where you guys can go that completely makes you present in everything that you're currently doing, even when it comes to family and all that kind of stuff. For me, it's home. Like, I can't spend too much time away from home nowadays, right? I have to come home at least maybe once a quarter. And when stuff starts to get like really hectic, or stuff starts to get like too overwhelming, like I have this like sensor in my brain, is like, I gotta go home. And so when I go home, I basically reset, right? I reset and I reevaluate, and I sit out here, I do what I do, kick it with the dogs and all that kind of stuff. And guess what? After that, I'm good. I can come back, and kick it and chill. So I hope you guys have that. And for 2022, always, no, I don't stay out of town. No, I don't. Sometimes I stay out of town. I used to stay out of town. Now, if you was talking to me back in between 2015 and 2016, your boy was out of town every month. I literally traveled every month for like a year and a half. And I might have went back to the same places like every month or to a different city or whatever. But I was traveling. I was really, really traveling back then. That was a time where I was gone. Now, I got wedding coming up. Got wife, coming up. And some other things. I can't be going out of town like that. Plus, I got crews to manage, and I literally had guys working this week while I was gone, and it was so difficult. So I feel comfortable being back, or getting back, to making sure that the business goes the way it's supposed to go. My one goal this year, I will say the one goal, I already told you like what I envision doing in my real goals, but one thing that I am going to put on my checklist is that I'm going to hire a mini-me this year for my contracting business, and actually maybe for both businesses, because at a certain point, I started out in the field. I learned everything in the field. I'm a field general, right? It's hard to keep me out of the field, but at a certain point, I need to be able to lessen my responsibilities, or lessen my daily task in the field that will allow me to grow these other two things that I'm trying to grow, right? And so in order to do that, you need systems. And sometimes systems are people. I need people, or a person, to kind of fill those voids that will allow me to do X, Y, and or Z to progress these two entities into the, to how I want them to be, right? I'm doing this all from the ground up without any real education on scaling. But I made it this far. I can tell you right now, back in 2017, I didn't know jack nothing. Nothing. Nada of this, right? I knew none of this. It's crazy. It's crazy growth. So, that's just what I gotta do, right? This year. Free up some time, free up some space, right? That's self-care. That is real self-care. Giving yourself the time and peace of mind to be able to focus on you, your family, and then your business. Family first, always. Y'all know me. I'm always about family first. See it on my, see it on my arm every day. It's all about family. And yes, it is 80 degrees right now. Wow, it's cold up there, wherever y'all at. It is 80 degrees. Your boys out here. Look at these boys. Yeah. Now y'all see why I like coming home. All right, boys. Got my crab tray going on. I already have my crab tray. Oh my gosh, it's been great. So yeah, so we'll leave it there, right? I don't think today I wanted it to be, so much Q&A, but just kind of like a reflection of this year and kind of like talk about what's been going on and stuff like that, right? And I think that message has been met. So for you guys, I appreciate you this past year. If you don't know, if you're hearing this later, I appreciate everybody that showed up every single week for the past 56 weeks. I think it's 56 weeks in a year. If you showed up one time, if you showed up 20 times, if you showed up every single week, if it was 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 seconds, I appreciate you. I thank you. Tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow's a new year. Same business. New year, same business. And I hope that, we continue to do this, right? Appreciate every single day. There's a lot of people that not get to see today. And there's going to be some people that don't make it between today and the new year. Remember that. So take advantage of all the time that you have. Take advantage of the relationships you have with people. Take advantage of the time you have with people. Don't forget that business does not supersede family. Family first. God first, really. And yeah, so outside of that, I don't think I have too much else to say besides stay consistent in your work and everything else I said before. 2022, it's another day, right? And if you're out here and you are trying to strive and get what you're trying to get, sometimes it might not happen this year. It might happen 5 years from now, but the only way you might even get to that point where you get what you want to get in 5 years is how consistent and how consistent you are with working toward whatever that is on a daily basis. And that might even start today, starts tomorrow, starts every single day, right? So it's a journey, and we always ain't gonna be perfect. Some days we're gonna want to be lazy. Some days we're gonna be, whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You finish your race whenever you finish your race. Don't let nobody else tell you different. Don't let these IG feeds tell you different. Don't let these people selling you dreams that their life is perfect tell you different. You finish your race when you finish your race. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Do whatever you gotta do. It's a process, and it ain't gonna be perfect. That's the beauty of it. That is the whole beauty of it. It's a process, dog. So yeah, outside of that, this is the last time we'll speak until the new year, which is tomorrow. I'll see you guys next week for week 89 of Real Estate Q&A sessions. And yes, it'll be on Thursday. Catch me on Thursdays, every Thursday. Today was an exception. Today's Friday. It's the New Year's Eve. Get ready for some football, all that kind of stuff. Peace, love, happiness. RP Dolph. See y'all later.